A local artist is finding a way to honor a music icon, Michael Jackson, today, which would have been his 60th birthday. Donico Allen, who calls himself the Autistic Artist, has made 60 figurines of Michael. He uses different colored pipe cleaners and puts them together to make these miniature figurines. Really impressive stuff. Donico says he wants to be an inspiration to other people with autism.
I have a gift, and I have the proficiency to interpret on what I see with my eyes, I make with my hands.
And that's out of pipe cleaners. Look at the detail in those outfits, but this is just one of his many goals. Jason Raven will show us how this guy is not letting autism stop him. We've got that on News 12 tomorrow morning at 6:13. So
love
set
his work.
your clock.
Yeah, look at that costume work.
Yeah, very cool.
I would love to see you.
Well, an artist in Millen is getting a lot of attention for his work.
Oh, yeah, and he deserves every bit of it that he gets. He uses simple items to create some pretty unique masterpieces. Jason Raven has his story.
Yeah, doctors diagnosed Donico Allen with Asperger's when he was just a child. That hasn't stopped the 26-year-old from doing something special. So he stopped by News 12 yesterday, and we talked about his latest work, and it's a tribute to Michael Jackson for his 60th birthday.
In some of the songs,
you really don't need a face to recognize who this is.
wearing his
Or this. Donico Allen is the face behind these figures.
I have a gift, and I have the proficiency to interpret on what I see with my eyes, I make with my hands.
He calls himself the Autistic Artist. Doctors diagnosed him with Asperger's when he was a child, but Donico always loved making things.
Whenever I see something discarded, I would assemble it and make it look just like the same thing I've had as a kid and as I've seen on television.
He uses imagination to create items out of twist ties, pipe cleaners, and aluminum foil.
My grandmother, they're always hid it from me because she always say, "Boy, quit wasting my aluminum foil."
He says everything he watches and listens to inspires him, including the King of Pop.
That's when I started singing and dancing to his music as a kid. I followed his moves very well and never missed a step.
Donico hopes his story and his art can inspire anyone.
We don't let autism stop us. We find a way to achieve our goals.
Awesome
Absolutely.
stuff right there.
Passion.
And one of his
Come on.
goals one day is to hopefully possibly open up a school for people with autism.
Wow.
So they can kind of learn in an environment that helps and really suits them. But in the next half hour, I have a little bit more on that little tribute he put together that he showed us yesterday. So it's special stuff.
Yeah, because yesterday Michael Jackson would have been 60.
Mhm.
So that was just this right on time. And all of the costumes from, Jackson 5 to Off the Wall,
Pretty
to
much
Thriller.
to what he would have been wearing now if he was still around. I mean, he's got it on point.
And like you said, don't need to see the face. You can tell.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks, Jason.
Well, Donico Allen has always been passionate about art, but I'm telling you what, this is another level. How he uses it to connect the world to touch your heart. Jason Raven has this story on the other side of the break.
Clear skies out there early this Thursday morning.
You try to scream, but you're take the
You, Jason.
Cue Jason. Go. Okay, wait. Monique? Show us.
That way.
I can't. Jason,
Sure, absolutely. Well, last half hour, we introduced you to a person who calls himself the Autistic Artist. He's from Millen.
and he made a pretty long trek to stop here at News 12 yesterday and showed us his latest tribute to the King of Pop. Jason Raven is here with this really great story.
Yeah, you really can't beat something like this. It's a really great story. Donico Allen admires Michael Jackson, and yesterday would have been the artist's 60th birthday. We got a little surprise for you guys. Oh, wow. Hopefully it's too loud. But, hey, this isn't bad right here. This is good stuff. Donico says watching and listening to Michael Jackson throughout his life has really inspired him. So the past few months, he's been hard at work. And Donico made 60 figures. Those are pipe cleaners, by the way, of the artist, ranging from the Jackson 5 days,
Wow.
the Thriller era, and all the way up until the This Is It time. And this is the perfect tribute for a great artist. He's been able to connect with a ton of people over social media, and he wants to use his art and all this attention he's getting as a platform to help those with autism.
I'm hoping to help people by talking to them and also ask them what their gifts are and what they'd like to do with it.
And this is definitely his gift right here. This art is just really great stuff. These costumes are so detailed. I mean, he's got it on point. It's just great stuff. I couldn't get enough of it. Every time you stop by, you check some of it out, and every time you ask them about some specific either show or performance he had, he pulled one right out.
He did. I remember asking him, I was like, do you have the Michael Jackson from the Motown 25? He's like, yeah. He's right here.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Impressive work.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jason.
Well, in today's